it looks like it's gonna be another hot day in Texas. The sun is rising. I can still see a little sliver of the moon. So I think I'm gonna make breakfast today. I think I'll make a French toast using some brioche bread. How does that sound? That sounds pretty good. Okay, let's get cooking. Good morning. My name is Doug, and today we're going to make a delicious breakfast. It's French toast, and I hope you'll enjoy it. Stay tuned. Okay, so growing up, my mom always made me French toast for breakfast, and I used to love it. Today we're going to make a French toast, but I'm going to be using some brioche bread. And brioche bread is a French bread that's really high in egg and butter. You really want to get a brioche bread that's in your local bakery if you have one, a really good bakery, traditional bakery. Well, where we live, we don't have that. So I have to settle for Target or some grocery store bread, but we're going to try this today, see how it tastes, and we're going to make some French toast with it. Now we're going to be needing 3 eggs to go along with this. We're going to use some orange zest and orange juice from this orange. So 1 orange you're gonna need. You're gonna need a little bit of cinnamon. Oh no, sometimes I can't say it. Cinnamon. And you're gonna need 1 teaspoon of sugar and 1/4 of a teaspoon of salt. And we're gonna use some milk. You can use whole milk or 2%. I'm using 2%. And of course some oil for the pan. So I think that's about it. Let's start cooking. Oh, and don't forget some maple syrup to top it off. We'll be back. Okay, so I got my frying pan here. I'm gonna turn on the flame. You wanna have this on a medium flame. I'm gonna add some oil. If you have vegetable oil, you can use vegetable oil. And basically I want to just put enough oil that it fills the bottom and maybe just slightly more. And we have to heat that oil up really well. All right, so let's start making our egg mixture. Okay, so for my egg mixture, I'm gonna use 3 eggs. That's 1, 2, and 3. I'm gonna beat those eggs up with a fork. Adding 1/4 of a cup of milk. This is 2% milk, but like I said, you can use whole milk. I'm using my OXO zester. I'm gonna get the zest of this orange here. I just love the way orange smells. Smells so good, especially on a early morning. The coffee's making. It's gonna be a really nice breakfast. Adding that zest. Gonna use the juice of this orange. Of half of the orange, I should say. You can eat the other half. We're gonna add the sugar, the salt. Remember that was 1/4 of a teaspoon of salt and about 1 teaspoon of sugar. I'm gonna add some cinnamon. This is ground cinnamon. How much? Just maybe about half a teaspoon. My mom always used cinnamon. So this is the custard. Let me move this out of the way. We're gonna add just a little bit of the Grand Marnier. Liquor, just a little bit. So maybe half a tablespoon. Okay, so I got that done. Get my brioche bread here. And what you want to do is you're going to dip your bread into the custard, and then we're going to put it in the frying pan. So let's test it out. Let's see if it's all heated up. Okay, so we're going to test the oil to see if it's hot enough. And all you gotta do is just drop. And it didn't really sizzle too much, so we need to heat it up just a little bit more. I'm just gonna continue beating my egg. Because you really want your pan to be hot. Start dipping our brioche bread. Yeah, that's good. Can you hear that sizzle? Don't forget, this is on a medium flame towards a low, but more medium. You don't want it on high. You don't want to burn your toast. Take a look at this one. Yes, that one's better. Can you see the color on that one? Yeah, that one's good. All right. You can probably get 3 in this frying pan. Now this amount is really good for about 2 to 3 people. It's looking good. So this right here is the color you want. Once it's that color, then you can take it out. But can you see the difference between this one and these? So that's the color you want. So this one is done. How pretty is that? Take a look. Doesn't that look pretty? And these two look like they're about done too. Just a little bit more, and oh, that orange flavor smells so good. Mmm. Take it out, place this one on top. Wow. Look how awesome that looks. And now for our taste test. See how easy that was to make? Now for our taste test. It smells so good. I put a slice of orange next to it for garnish, or you can definitely eat it. Mmm. 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 So good, guys, so good. Very easy to make. Tastes really, really good with the brioche bread, even though it was Target. And the flavors, the orange, oh, the syrup tastes so good. Good cup of coffee. Great start to the morning. Thank you so much for joining us on Happy Healthy Living with Yvonne Douglas today. Remember, if you want that homey vibe, you need to subscribe. And please give this video a like. Until next time, my friends, happy, healthy living. Bye-bye. Cheers.